Hey everyone, welcome back to the NASCAR 2004 Busch season for race 9 of 33. We are on to Bristol tonight. The world's fastest half mile in the last great Coliseum. Last week was the Rock, however. We had a really good run. We finished 8th. The crew messed up on the first stop. And we got up to 12th. And then we cycled out to the top 10 on the second stop. The crew messed up on the first stop. Got into Jimmie Johnson with a couple laps to go to try to get 9th. Lot of traffic was a pain. But anyway, we got 8th. Really good point run. Grandpa, however, was picture perfect. Started on pole, led the most laps, and won the race. But luckily for me, because I'm a little nervous about this track, we got a full race cushion. 168 point lead on Boop the Booty. Tony Stewart is not that far behind him, so is Jimmie Johnson. Sterling Marlin and a couple other guys a little further back behind. I think we got a little cushion on 2 races, which I believe is around 300 points. So we got a good cushion. Guys we got to worry about in this race, Jimmie Johnson and Terry Labonte, those are the 2 big ones. Boop, kind of, so we really got to be careful. And again, another short track, another stint of short tracks. The awards, like I said, we'll check at the end of each race. I'm hoping for this race to get a decent finish. Top 20 maybe, top 10. We're going to bank on the caution glitch on the first stop. What I did in practice, the yellow comes out on the first one, not the second one. So we're gonna try that strategy. We're going to bank on the caution glitch on the first one and maybe pit early on the second stop and maybe get lucky. So haven't done that in practice. The second part, I've done the first part. I was able to get the yellow. I sometimes have to run out of gas to get the yellow, but I get it. So hopefully I don't have to run out of gas and Warburg can come down pit road earlier and get the yellow. But we'll see what happens. Let's jump into the action.
It's nighttime here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're ready to go racing under the lights. It's the Sharpie 500 brought to you by EA Sports. As usual, 43 cars will start this race, and when they get lined up to take the green, they'll take up more than half the racetrack. A lot of these teams don't like coming here too much. There isn't a whole lot of room out there, which usually leads to a week of work in the body shop. There probably won't be a single car at the end that doesn't at least have a scratch or 2, and some will be much worse than that.
Jeff Gordon had been starting at the front all season.
Oh yeah, and that makes it so much easier on race day also. When there isn't much traffic, it makes your race a lot less stressful as a driver.
Stanton Barrett just couldn't get up to speed in qualifying this week.
Yeah, he is definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. That can make for an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
How about the consistency shown by Ron Hornaday Jr.?
Yeah, he's been consistently fast at these tracks so far. It seems to fit his driving style quite well. A little pumping and banging doesn't bother him one bit.
They're right. Makes perfect sense that we're on a short track.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
And so we got What If on the pole. His first Cup win came here along with Dale Jarrett. Let's see, there's Jimmie Johnson in 3rd. Let's see where everybody else starts here at the last great Coliseum.
Starting out front are the Rubbermaid Sharpie 4 and the UPS 4.
Like I said, Kurt Busch got his first Cup win here in 2002.
In row 2 will be the Lowe's Chevrolet and the Singular Wireless Chevrolet.
Those two have history in 2002 in the fall race.
Row 3 are the DeWalt Power Tools 4 and the M&M's 4.
The 2001 Spring winner.
In row 4 are the Dale Jr. Chevrolet and the U.S. Army Pontiac.
The 2004 fall winner.
Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the Home Depot Chevrolet and the Altel Dodge. The 6th row has the DuPont Chevrolet and the Stagger 2 Dodge. In row 7 are the UAW Delphi Chevrolet and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. Starting the race from row 8 are the Sterling Marlin Dodge and the Motorcraft 4. And in row 9 are the Granger Ford. And the America Online Chevrolet. Starting in row 10 will be the 57 car and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. In row 11 are the 22 car and the Interstate Battery Chevrolet.
What a beautiful camera angle. What the hell?
In row 12 are the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge and the Bam Racing Dodge.
Has anybody ever seen that before?
Row 13 finds the Georgia Pacific Dodge and the Cheerios Dodge.
I have never seen that before.
The 14th row has the Kodak Maxville Pontiac and the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet.
Well, they're brown caution.
Row 15 are the Pennzoil Chevrolet and the Haviland Dodge.
I don't know if we're going to get the caution glitch, guys. We're going to have to wait and see.
Starting the race from row 16 are the Target Dodge and the 60 car.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Row 17 has the Pfizer Ford and the 99 car.
Who almost won a O'Reilly race here, I believe in the 90s.
Row 18 will be the Tide Pontiac and the Valvoline Pontiac.
What is going on?
In row 19 are the 5 car and the 27 car.
Who's the other one that got involved? This is some...
Row 20 are the 02 car and the Hooters Ford.
What the hell? This is crazy, guys.
Back in row 21 we have the Net Zero Pontiac and the David Green Pontiac.
Oh man, I've never seen anything like this.
Ron Hornaday, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will start the race from the back of the pack.
I don't know what the hell happened. We're gonna have to look. It was Boob! It was Boob! Oh no, that might bring it. We might get an early caution, guys. We're gonna have to wait and see, but let's get the party started here. And yeah, there it is.
Trouble on the race course is on turn number 4. Turn number 4, yellow flag is out. The field now races back to the start-finish line, but we are under caution. Yellow flag for an accident in turn 4.
3 wide.
I didn't see what happened there, but I believe it was Warburton, but let's see if we can go back racing. I don't know if we're gonna get the caution glitch, guys. We're gonna have to see what happens here, but here we go. And yeah, there's the points. I have a 78-point cushion now. Jimmy Johnson the second, but here we go.
Pace car is off, the field bunches up, and we are back underway. Green flag is in the air on this restart, and the field races its way down toward turn number 1.
Okay, looks like we're finally back to racing. That has never happened before. At least in my videos, that's never happened. Even my live streams of racing here on this game, that has never happened. So, that's a first. And they're back here behind me. So, we gained a couple spots. What I'm going to do in this race, what I did in practice, I'm going to try to save early in case that caution comes. But I don't know what started all of that. But we're finally back green. And yeah, let's try to get some spots. This place requires a lot of focus because it's short and a lot of intense racing happens here. Sorry, Herm. That's gonna happen a lot in this race because, like I said, this is Bristol. This is gonna happen, so I'm gonna try to limit that the best I can in this one. We're doing well so far.
All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader.
All right. Oh yeah, great pass, buddy. Got one outside. Still there. Way to get ready, buddy. Still there. Hold it steady. 3 wide.
That was a big send to turn 1 to make it 3 wide. The leaders are coming, so the leaders caught the back of the pack. Obviously, we gained a couple spots, you guys saw. And like I said, this place takes full concentration in order to do well here, but we're going to bank on that yellow. Luckily, Warburton's back there behind me along with Boob. Boob was second in points coming into this race, so big point implications early in this race. And before it even got started, As we're trying to get in the back of the 43 there. And again, it's Bristol. It's appropriate to have it happen here. Luckily, in a couple weeks, the next couple weeks, we're going to a couple of good tracks for me. So hopefully we do well. We got Terry Labine to worry about. We don't want to make him angrier. Maybe I'll try to get that down while I'm here. Look at, this is a good track for share drafting also. It's not the best track, but it's a good enough track to get this down since it's a narrow space. Here we go underneath Terry. This will be for a 31st, and we're going to get around him. We do got a good gap on the leader. Obviously, in this one, I would love to try to stay on the lead lap if I can. So, that's why right now I'm being a little bit aggressive early to try to stay on the lead lap. As you saw, I made a 3 wide on Mike Skinner. I know he didn't like it, but I really don't care. Because right now I'm trying to stay on the lead lap. Being aggressive like that, Ricky Craven. Sending on him there. So, but sometimes you gotta do whatever it takes to win these races. Sorry, Mark, but good to whatever it takes. Kamikaze opened the door up for me. I'm going to try to take advantage. This will be for 28th place, possibly 27th here. Give him more love. We gain our spot. Going to try to get another one Schrader for 28th or 27th place. And got around him fair and square. Maybe get a couple more. Maybe get out to 25th. But we're doing really well right now. We got a good gap on the leaders. So that's good for me. Just because then I could try to, whoa, got in a great biffle there. I'd land on there. Oh boy. And up to 26. Got in the back of Benson there. I'm trying to get around for a couple laps. Keeps moving down the block. Oh boy. Oh, sorry! He's my 60, but that's okay. We finally got around him. We're trying to get around for a couple laps. He keeps moving down to block me, so that's why I shove him up. And pit stops are coming, so we're going to have to save a little bit. But we got to be careful to not let that 10 underneath me. He's on pit road, and it looks like we're not going to get it, so we're going to have to hit pit road. And I'm going to make the adjustments here. So, we're not going to get it. But I'm going to leave everything as is. And it's the gamble. Trying to play that yellow. And we're not going to get it. I got to make sure I stay on the bottom. Sorry. Get to the bottom. We got to hit pit road. We're on the front stretch. We're good. Can't afford to have mistakes. Perfect stop! And obviously with that gamble, we lost a couple spots, but we didn't lose a lot. But the benefit from this is we got a lot more fresher tire. So, let's go. Looks like pit stops have finally cycled through. We're going to cycle out in 26th. So, we only lost a spot on pit road, so not bad. We're doing well right now in this race. We're gonna try to get that caution glitch again on the next one, but you never know what's gonna happen in this race. And this is way better than I anticipated, probably because of the wildness that happened at the start. Well, before the race even started, but we're doing really well right now. Welcome to the Bit Race Report in Bristol. A lot happened there before the race even started with Ward Burton and Boob. We didn't get the caution glitch at the first stop. As you guys saw, we're being very aggressive early to stay on the lead lap. We're going to have to be aggressive here on this next run, and hopefully we get the caution glitch, and hopefully things go to plan this time. But hopefully we get a decent finish out of it. This is Martin's Bid Race Report in Bristol. Here we go underneath Steve Park for 25th. We got the position. The next position is Boob. The leader is in turn 1, so the leader's not that far behind me, so that's why I'm pushing a little harder. And obviously with me on a little bit more fresher tire than the other guys that paid it early because of me trying to play the caution glitch. Obviously that didn't get it, but I'm on newer tires. And I haven't been able to drive away from the guys as much, but probably because they made adjustments. I didn't make any adjustments, so Because the car was handling good by that point, so that's why they didn't make any changes to the car. And I don't want to deal with the loose car till maybe later in the race. That's for like a really long run type of thing. But this car right now is handling pretty good. So we're just relaxing, just full out sweating, try to stay on the lead lap in case we get a caution, which you never know. That caution glitch could still come out, so you never know. Sorry, did not mean to do that to Johnny Benson. That was my fault, but we are up to 23rd. Now I wanted to get the spot. I cannot let it underneath me. We got the spot. We're going to get a couple more. Here we go in Mayfield for 22nd. This will be half the field. Normally, in regular races, it'll take me until the first stint to get out to half the field. But obviously here, it took us halfway through the race to get up half the field. But again, don't wreck this car. We don't want to wreck it and then all of a sudden lose a lap. That's the last thing I want to happen, is to lose a lap, because it's going to be really hard to try to get that lap back. Almost got in the back of Elliott Sadler, and we might be able to get underneath him here. Here we go. I'm going to send it. Oh, don't wreck. Didn't do that to him, but we are up to 21st. You don't think I remember it from a week ago, huh? Get out of the way, damn it. Well, he's been in my way. I really don't care. He's been in my way. I was there, buddy.
You can expect a little something in return for that.
Number 02, he's still there. The 02 car, down low.
Oh, shit.
Got some revenge milk.
Fucking boob. Oh, no. No! I'm a lap down. God damn it. Now I'm really gonna have to. I'm gonna bank on the caution glitch now. That's my only hope. You son of a bitch. Now I'm a lap down, and now my race is over. Son of a gun. The one thing I don't want, it happened. Now I'm a lap down. But nothing we can do now. We gotta pit and get some tires. So we're gonna have to pit. We might as well fix it while we're on pit road, but we gotta fix it.
Here comes the field now down pit road for what should be scheduled changes at this stage of the race. The crews now all up on the wall. They've got the air guns ready, the jack bands ready. As here comes the field now for scheduled stops here on pit road.
But luckily, in this situation, I don't know how many cars are allowed down. And the crew fucked up, but you know what? That's okay. Yeah, really frustrating. Really frustrated. So, well, the couple rivals, the last thing you want to do is get trapped on the outside. Obviously, that happened with Johnny Benson, but yeah. But anyway, we're going to get going.
Starts off as we get ready for a green flag. And the green flag is out. We're back underway. So you lead the field down to the turn. Side-by-side racing in the back. And the car running back up front.
He's looking to settle the score.
I don't care.
Still there.
We're trying to get up there. Try to get that lap back. Hopefully catch a caution.
Out there.
So I'm going to be really aggressive. Try to get that lap back as we're coming to 30 to go. Well, it's 29 to go. Because I'm a lap down. It's 30 to go for the lead, or 28 to go for the leaders. We're going to be really aggressive here. Gotta be careful, though. Because all these guys, most of these guys up here, sorry, Kenny. Most of these guys are still for position. So,
23 car, top 5.
basically, our top 10 streak is still up for grabs. So, we're going to try to get it.
The 11 car is outside.
We got nothing to lose. We're going to try to get it.
They're all around.
Don't wreck the car.
Leaders are pitting.
It looks like they're coming on pit road. Caution is out.
This race will be slow.
Oh, but it's still up here.
Break for these guys. They had a good race going. We will be under a yellow flag due to debris out on the racetrack. More tires won't help
It's
us.
for Tony Stewart. Oh, Kevin Harvick and Joe Nemechek got into a wreck up there. But you know what? With the yellow coming out, I'm going to get some tires.
Several of the crews now on the wall as the cars begin to make what should be scheduled pit stops. The field heading down pit road. A good chance for teams to make changes. We'll see who can win the race within the race.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick was going to pit, and then Brielle came out. And if Yell comes out late in the race, even though I'm not on the lead lap, I'm not going to pass up a chance to get 4 tires. And maybe still keep that top 10 streak alive now that I'm going to be on more fresher tire. But we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to fix the car here since we're under caution. And let's let it rip with a little over 20 to go.
We get ready for a green flag, and the green flag is out. We're back underway. The leader leads the field down into the turn. Side by side, racing in the back, and the car is trying to get back up front.
Whoa, really loose there, but I'm going to gamble. This is why I'm on new tires, and I loose up the car. Loose is fast. And they're still pitting. Now that I'm on newer tire, I'm going to be really aggressive here. Now that I got new tires, I'm going to be really aggressive. But fortunately, that's what it takes. When you get fresh tires, you got to take advantage of the opportunity that you have. Off of 4, here's the 20 to go on board Bristol. We are in 15th place. Didn't do that to Harvick. But we're in a really good position here. Whoa, big loose. Gotta be careful with this car. Sorry, Kevin. Okay, we're still good. And get back to the original view. This car is really loose, but this is what happens when I get new tires. I get to be on offense and be on the attack. This car is really loose, though. Probably could have kept it the same, but it is really loose, but we're going to drive it. Get out of the way. I don't care if you're mad at me. Get out of the way. I got fresh tires.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either. Easy on the bumping, buddy. We don't want him coming back at us. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
Oh shit, they stalled up there! Sorry, Junior! They stalled up there in front of me. I'm gonna sand on him! He's a rival, I'm gonna sand on him. Just to keep the top 10 streak. Oh, not hit. It's Jimmy Johnson. Now I'm going to make a lot of rivals, but like I said, it's short track. Almost got into Jimmy Johnson again. Here we go. This is for a top 10 to get the top 10 streak alive. Surprisingly, I did not think it was going to happen here, but here we are. I need to get around him fast. If he keeps black, I might have to shove him up. Here we go. We're going to shove him up. And we are into the top 10. With 14 to go, we're going to keep our top 10 streak alive. Along with a 4 scoring high, we're in 9th place. Looks like Matt Kenseth, this is the last one we're going to get. Oh, almost got into him there. This will be for 8th place, 2 weeks in a row. We got 8th. One short track racing, crew chief. You just got to deal with it, but we are in 8th place. And it looks like if it ends like this is all we're going to get, which I'll happily take unless I race my way up there, which it's still possible with me on newer tire. But we're coming to, it's 10 to go here.
Number 42 is outside.
Stay alert. You're just making him more angry, buddy.
Got one down low.
Only 10 laps left.
Off of 4, coming to 2 laps to go. The leader's getting stuck in lap traffic. I don't know who's leading this race, but I did not expect this to happen, but it looks like we're going to bring home 8th, possibly for the 2nd week in a row. And the leader's right there. I believe it's Ryan Newman leading, but we're coming for the white flag. It's going to be 1 to go here. Off of 4, I think Ryan Newman's going to win this race. We're going to bring home 8, 2 weeks in a row. I'm okay with that. And yeah, Ryan Newman won. Michael Brooks 4th. Good one for him.
Ron Hornaday finished in the top 10.
He had a shot to win. Of course, so did 42 other guys. But I'm sure he's still happy with the top 10.
The 2 car had some problems on the track with the 8 car.
It should be interesting the next time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we can see some sparks fly.
We hope you enjoyed the race tonight. For everyone here at EA Sports, Good night.
Man. But unfortunately, that's short track racing. But we'll get it figured out next week when we go to Talladega. Alright, obviously we got a lot of rivals to deal with, but luckily next week is Talladega. We can get those down pretty quickly. I'm probably going to focus on that first and probably go with the two-tire strategy. That's probably what I'm going to end up going with. But Ryan Newman ended up winning the race. What if second? Good runs for them. Let's see, before we look at the laps. So Ryan Newman obviously won the race. What if second? Michael Waltrip third. Michael Bruce fourth. He probably got lucky with me bringing out the yellow, so he probably got lucky. Junior fifth. Obviously, he's mad at me right now, but he'll probably forgive me because it's a Bristol. Kevin Harvick sixth. Steve Parks seventh. Good run for him. I ended up eighth. Unfortunately, I didn't finish on the lead lap, but I keep my top 10 streak alive. Matt Kenseth ninth. Jeff Gordon rounds the top 10. The caution glitch man here, 11th. Jimmy Johnson 13th. Kamikaze 15th. Dale Jarrett 16th. Led a good amount of laps. Sterling Marlin 17th. Rampon 19th. Tony Stewart 21st. Joe Nemechek 22nd. Boob 24th. Ricky Rudd 27th. Bill Elliott 29th. Ricky Craven 33rd with a poor run. Johnny Benson 32nd. Kyle Payne 37th. Flippity Doodah 39th. Terry Labonte 40th. And Ken LePage finishes last. But it looks like everybody finished, as far as I know. There's a scroll through the results. And yeah, Dale Jarrett led the most laps. And looks like Tony Stewart is the only guy that I'm competing with for the championship has led a lap. So we have Dale Jarrett with 51 laps led, almost half the race. What If led 32, Ryan Newman 24. Kevin Harvick led 9. Junior led 4, good for him. Tony Stewart was up there in the points with me, like 3 laps. And Brett Bodine, out of all people, leads 2 laps. But I keep my top 10 streak alive. Obviously not the prettiest race, but let's go check those points as we go into Talladega. Oh shit, never mind, it's Kansas. I completely forgot about Kansas. And Kansas is another tough track in this game. So we're going to have to practice a lot for that, but luckily I have basically all week to prepare for that one. I completely forgot about Kansas. But anyway, we now have a 211-point lead on Tony Stewart because Boob had not the prettiest of runs. Junior is clawing his way up there from what happened at, I can't remember what race it was, Vegas. He's trying to come back. Dale Jarrett with a good day. So's What If. Ryan Newman, the winner, is 263 back. But we have a pretty good cushion now. And the guys we got to worry about, there they are. Junior, Brett Bodine, Stanton Barrett. Although we got into each other at Rockingham, for those that remember that. Michael Bruce up there. Casey Mears, Jimmy Johnson. Remember Sal, Johnny Benson, Warren Burton, Matt Kenseth. All those I got a lot, but they'll go down after Kansas. And then Talladega, we'll take care of all of that. Kansas Awards, we only got picking up places. Or Bristol Awards, sorry. Picking up places. Dale Jarrett led the most laps. Harvick got the fastest lap. On a stint of not getting the fastest lap. But it is what it is. Next week is Kansas. I completely forgot about Kansas because Kansas in this game is really tough. And this is the only time we're going here, which I'm really surprised because in the Cup Series they're going there twice, and in the O'Reilly Series apparently they're only going there once, which is kind of crazy to believe. But anyway, that's good for me though because Kansas is a really tough track in this game. And so anyway, guys, that's it for me. Next week is Kansas, the night race. And gonna practice a lot for that, and hopefully we can salvage another good finish. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we can keep the top 10 streak alive there. We kept it alive at Bristol. We're gonna have to wait and see if we can keep it alive there. But anyways, I'll see you guys next week, and have a good day, everyone.